Many of us that are not marketers don't really care about doing our own social media. Outsourcing that is a great opportunity to get that everyday struggle off your back of, oh my God, what am I going to post about today? But it's not a get it done now and everything is fine solution. You have to have certain things in order, in place, and ready to go to really succeed in outsourcing your social media. Hi everybody, I'm Yvonne with AskYvi.com, and today I'm guest blogging over here, wanting to talk to you about the 5 things you should make sure you have set up and ready in place for your VA or your marketing expert to succeed in their work of running your social media. Now let's get started. One of the biggest things, and that goes across all platforms, no matter if it's social media, if it's your website, wherever it is, one of the biggest things that you need to have in place is your branding, no matter if it's the visuals or your voice. Nobody can crawl into your head and figure out how you want to sound. You are the only one that can do that. And it has taken me a long time to really get to a point where I know what that voice is. You can find somebody out there that can help you with that. But what I mean by that is English is my second language, means I cannot hire somebody that is really focused on high-level proper English, because I want my social media to sound like me. So I need to give the people that I work with examples of how I sound. I need to let them know that I do use curse words, that I do not always have the perfect grammar, and that some words I just don't use. And please, no matter how well you educate whoever you're going to work with, no matter if it's a marketing expert or a VA, even if you give them a whole bunch of information of how you sound, they will still need some time to get used to it, to test, and just give them a couple of months to get used to it and review everything and make sure it sounds like you. The other thing is, especially if you work with a VA, you need to make sure your visuals are right. Do you have your branding colors? Do you have your logos in place? Do you have your watermarks, your fonts, and all of those assets? If you work with a marketing expert, chances are, if you don't have that, they will help you put your brand together. If you're working with the VA, they usually don't. So you should have a folder ready that has all of your assets, your different versions of the logo, all of your colors with hex numbers, because even if somebody can pull that color out, it could be different. So you want your hex numbers ready. You want to have your font files ready. All of those things that make up the visual of your brand. Even better, make a Pinterest board. Collect a whole bunch of images that visualize your brand. What are you going for? Are you going for the clean office look or more of the lifestyle nature look? Having those in place will help both your VA or your marketing expert immensely, because they don't have to spend hours picking your brain and trying to trigger and pull that out of you. That was number 1 and number 2. Number 3 you want to pay attention to is, who are you talking to? Who is that person you want to reach? No matter if you're a VA or your marketing person, doesn't matter who of those you hire, they will need to know who that person is you want to talk to. I preferably work with women, meaning they need to know that they should target more the female demographic. Do you have an age range? Do you go for a certain personality type? What are they doing on their time off? Things like that. Again, especially if you work with a VA, having those ready is an amazing asset, because they can then clean everything up and make it how you want it, to make sure you're reaching the people you want to reach. If you're working with a marketing expert, chances are they will work with you and trickle that information out of you if you don't have it yet. On to number 4, goal. Why do you even want to do this? Sure, we can just slap some images on Instagram, or we can just throw some posts on Facebook. Heck, maybe we even find some time and do some video and slap it on YouTube. But if you don't have a goal, why? You're just wasting your time. Your time is better spent just binging Netflix. What is your goal? Do you want people to engage with you? Do you want people to hire you? Do you want them to sign up for something? Do you want them to go to your website? What do you want them to do? Specific call to actions. What do you want them to do? Decide on one big goal a month. So this month we're having a freebie challenge. So that's the main goal this month we are going for. Another month is engagement. And another month is we have 5 slots open for new clients. We want 5 new clients. Make sure you have that goal in mind. Again, there's the difference between marketing expert and VA. VA, you need to tell more what you want them to do. A marketing expert usually will ask you those questions of, okay, what are we focusing on? What do you want to do? And last but not least, number 5, this is a big one if you're working with the VA that you're bringing into your business rather than outsourcing to a marketing company. What are the tools you are using? Because bringing in a VA, chances are they will be using your tools. So you will need a list of the tools you are using and the login information. By the way, LastPass is great to share login information without having to give them the password. So with all of this, if you have those things in place, no matter if you're working with the VA or a marketing expert, your chances of a great outcome and getting results from your social media efforts are vastly higher than when you're just throwing some spaghetti on the wall. We know that one. So just to recoup and make sure we're not forgetting anything. Number 1, have your voice ready. Who are you and how do you sound like? Have your visuals. What do you look like? What do you want your Instagram to look like? Filters, no filters? How do you want it to look? 3, who is your target market? Who are they actually talking to? Number 4, what's the goal? What's the end result? What do you want your followers on social media to do? And number 5, have your tools and your logins ready. Make sure you're not going to spend hours connecting your new goddess and helper to your accounts because it's just going to take away from them being able to make you look awesome online. Great having you, everybody. Hope you liked it. Make sure you subscribe to Desiree's channel and turn on the ring. If you turn on that little bell, you actually get notification when she has new videos. Maybe I'll see you soon. Bye, everybody.